everyone, welcome to North and South Homestead. Let's do a garden tour. The sweet potatoes are getting closer and closer to being ready to harvest. Please overlook all the weeds and tall grass. We have had tons of rain and we need to get this all straightened back up and cleaned up nicely today while it's not raining. So overlook that, please. Jalapenos are ready to pick again, and with all the rain that we've had, I did not come out and put newspaper over the carrot seeds, and it's simply because it just kept raining, so they stayed moist. The main garden is coming to an end, but we'll walk around anyways so that you can see it for what it is. The zinnias have went crazy. I've been collecting seeds already from them for next year's beautiful zinnias. Okay, let's go in. Oh, there's where I left those buckets. First row beefsteaks. Yep. Oh. I just don't know what to say about these, except it was a total flop again this year with the beefsteaks. I don't know what the problem is with them, but I do know I won't be growing them again next year. You see this mess? Shoo. They're almost dead, but they have just been eaten alive. Like no strength against pests at all. And this row is even jet stars. The jet stars even suffered this year, and they are, of course, almost out also. It's the end of the season, so you know it's not surprising that they're looking all brown and everything. We have had tons and tons of rain, so it's not from lack of rain. It has been very, very hot, so that could be part of it, but again, it is just the end of the season. This is September. Alright, let's keep it going. We still do have, a lot of good green tomatoes, but then we also have this. Look at that. I can't spray them. Well, I do spray them, but then it rains. And then I can't spray them the next day because it rains. And then the next day because it rains. And so on and so on. So it's hard to battle things when you know how to battle them. But you have to do it when it's not raining. And all it's been doing has been raining. So we will get what we get out of them. I'm going to try to spray them again to salvage the ones that have not been eaten yet. But I'm sure it'll end up raining. Hopefully I can do it and get it taken care of before it rains and have it take effect. This one, all the rain knocked them all down. So that's a big mess. I need to come out and string them back up. These are the cherry tomatoes. That one split but healed. Oh yes, I am so eating this. Okay, and then we have this row, which, oh goodness. Might as well to rack that up as a big, huge loss. The cucumbers. Same thing. And that's okay. We had no need for any pickles this year. I think I have like 40-something jars of pickles still in the pantry. And so we definitely did not need any. I basically just planted these just for fresh slicing cucumbers. They're not the canning variety, they're just the straight 8s, and they are definitely dying out. It's that time of year. But we've been eating off of them, so it's all good. This was where the zucchini was. The banana peppers. Oh, look how huge that is. Look at that. It's absolutely huge. They need picked again. The sunflowers are all tipped over, so we will be having those harvested soon. And you guessed it, it feels like 1,000,000 degrees out today. Poblano peppers also need picked again. They are growing like crazy. There's one that fell off of the vine. Eggplants definitely need harvested. Look, that one I let go too long. But definitely need to get out here. There's just tons of them. Now this again is the first year that I have ever grown eggplants. Look at those beauties. And actually these are called black beauties. And I'm going to come out here a little bit later and I'm going to harvest this garden and do a little new thing on turning eggplant into bacon. Mock bacon. Hey, if it tastes like bacon, it will be good. And the bell peppers are loaded again and ready to be harvested. So, need to get to that. Look at that poor little deal. Nothing grows well on this end of the garden here. It still has a lot of rocks in it. I dig more out every year, but it still has not been good enough to grow much of anything other than weeds. And look, some of them still don't even grow weeds very well. And that is my rabbit fertilizer right there in the tote, if that's what you're seeing and wondering what on earth that is. See all the pretty yellow flowers? Oh, fall time is coming. They're pretty, but it always lets you know fall is coming. And I don't really care much for fall or winter. I'm a spring and summer kind of gal. I like spring because everything starts turning green again and you can start planting seeds and such. I like summer because it's just nice and beautiful and hot and super fantastic. Even though I say every day, shoo, it feels like 1,000,000 degrees. Okay, let's move on to the other garden. The rose bushes. This one is doing pretty good. Since the last video, it has grown even more and needs wound around there a little. This one is the post that we moved, so it had a little transfer shock, but it's perking back up now. Got some new leaves coming on. It'll catch back up. Green beans, the one roll is out that I took out, and the rest of these rolls I'm just going to cut them off and let the nitrogen go into the ground, and then just give the rest of the green beans to the cows because they really like them. There's the other roll. You know, they're as good as dead. I need to come through and harvest some dry seed pods off of them, although I won't be planting them next year. The bush beans actually just did a lot better than they did, so I am going to go with the bush beans next year, the stringless kind, which really helped out a lot in preparing them also. We have watermelons going everywhere, and we also have them going bad everywhere. There's the pumpkin. There's another pumpkin. Let's see if we can get to it without crushing these vines. Here's another pumpkin. There's that one. There's another Big Mama watermelon. There up side of it is another pumpkin right there. There's a little pumpkin. There's a big pumpkin. And it looks like something is eating it. I see some little holes right there. There's several more little pumpkins in there, but we've seen enough. Cantaloupe vines are dying off. Need to harvest the last of it. Look at this little pumpkin. It did not survive. Ew, gross. Get off that vine. Shoo-wee. A lot of big watermelons over here. Look at this monster right here. Sheesh, that's huge. Look at that. We have quite a few big ones like that. There's one almost as big. There's another huge one right there. And then we've got some that has went bad on us. Yep, it happens. Normally, I don't plant watermelon up here. This year, I decided to plant them up here to give it a try. And everywhere I plant watermelon, we are lucky to get 2 watermelons off of it. And so, I planted a lot more watermelon this year, with the hopes of getting at least a few more. Well, they actually did pretty well out here, and we can't eat them fast enough. So we have some going bad. But that's okay. We just opened another watermelon, I think it was last night. And look at all of these that need to be picked. And I don't really care for that watermelon jelly, so I won't be making that. And so the bad ones we just cut up and give them to the animals, and you know, cut the bad part off and give the rest to the animals. The chickens absolutely love it. But anyways, it is what it is. I actually overplanted without knowing, because this is a newer garden. This is only the second year that it's been planted, and the first year only half of this was planted, so I did not know how this was going to go at all. Well, it did better than I thought it would. Of course, the pumpkins did not do as good as they normally do. I normally plant them somewhere else, and they didn't do as well as in the other place, but that's okay. We still have pumpkin canned up for pumpkin pies in the pantry from last year. So anything this year that we got is basically just extra to add to our pantry, because we have been doing this for some time, and I'm really almost out of jars, and I have lots and lots of jars. So again, anything that we get off of it is just extra, just to top our pantry off more. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the garden tour as it's wrapping up for the year. If you haven't already, please smash that like button for YouTube algorithm to share our videos with others. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless you.